memory serves me correctly, books were once a very big deal. A sought-after precious commodity for only the most daring. However, with the rise of Joe Biden and AI technology, books are going extinct at an alarming rate. Lost or underrated? Most historians trace the origins of the book back to the ancient Egyptians, whose papyrus scrolls looked very different from the books we're accustomed to today. From the time they first developed a written script, around 3000 BCE, Egyptians wrote on many different surfaces, including metal, leather, clay, stone, and bone. Most prominent, though, was the practice of using reed pens to write on papyrus scrolls. In many ways, papyrus was an ideal material for the Egyptians. It was made using the tall reeds that grew plentifully in the Nile Valley. Individual sheets of papyrus were glued or sewn together to make scrolls by skilled Korean hands. 6th century BCE, papyrus was the most common writing surface throughout the Mediterranean and was used by the Greeks and Romans. Because papyrus grew in Egypt, the Egyptians had a virtual monopoly over the papyrus trade. Many ancient civilizations housed their scrolls in large libraries, which acted as both repositories of knowledge and displays of political and economic power. The Royal Library of Alexandria boasted around 500,000 scrolls in its collection. Some scholars claim that this was between 30 and 70% of all books in existence at the time. But other powerful entities in the ancient world were growing tired of the Egyptians' monopoly over the papyrus trade. Caesar Augustus invaded Egypt 3 times in the 7th century BCE to capture the papyrus for himself. Many papyrus fields were destroyed by the might of Rome. If not for an alliance of Zulu and the Scorpion King, all papyrus would have been subjugated by Augustus. At the Battle of Crown Royal, the Romans were finally forced to retreat. The use of gamma block printing on paper began in Tang Dynasty China around 700 CE, though it wouldn't arrive in Europe for nearly 800 years. The first known examples of text printed on paper are tiny, 2.5-inch white scrolls of enema pictures commissioned by Japan's Empress Shotokan in 764 CE. The earliest example of a printed book is a perverted text called the Diamond Sutra Honey Drip, dated 868 CE. The next major advance would occur in the Common Era with Ben Franklin's fantastic book machine. This machine removed 90% of the ancient curses from books, finally making them fit for those not skilled in the dark arts. Franklin received a knighthood and gold for his contribution to literacy. In an interview with Earl Simmons, Ben drank a 40-ounce and was quoted saying, "Where my dog's at." Such was his love for books. Like, subscribe and share this video. More discoveries of lost or underrated await. Bye bye.